Welcome back, guys. I'm Mellowseven. This is Football Manager 2018 Beta. Our horrible season just continues. Let's step back here. We lost yet another key man. You can see somewhere here it is. Mike Edwards. He's 37 to be fair, and I had moved him down to the under 23s, onto the reserves because he wasn't going to do much for us. But he just broke his back. He's out 7 to 8 weeks. And we are going to lose Jonathan Forte and Liam Walker. Liam's the only one that's putting shots on target, and Jonathan is apparently our best option at striker, although we yet to really play him. So we are going to lose them for essentially the first few days of September. However, we'll have them both for this game. Let's go ahead and take a look at the schedule real fast and see what games that would be. Looks like we'll lose them both for the Port Vale match here, but we should have them for Accrington and for Mansfield. So let's go ahead. We'll hit continue a couple times. I am running Forte as our starting striker for the moment. I've made a couple other changes to our tactic. I've moved Grant back. I don't know if this is going to help or not. Dickinson is not very good at a fullback, but he does like to play defensive fullback. That means he's only on defensive. That means he's not really supporting a push. We had Liam over here, so what we've done is we've flipped them around. We're going to make them both inside forwards because they're playing opposite side of their feet. We do have Hewitt still attacking, so hopefully Hewitt to Walker will still work. And in fact, I think I'm going to say exploit the right flank. We'll see if that happens. I don't know if it will or not. And I'm going to go ahead real quick and save it that way. I know it's not a 4-2-3-1 anymore, but tough. Tough. I don't even care about that cup. Who cares who plays in the Caribou Cup? I know that's not how it's pronounced. We've got Accrington coming up. Accrington has played terrible, even worse than us somehow. Transfer deadline in a week. We don't really have money, but maybe we can get, we don't have payroll, so it doesn't even matter if we get somebody for free. I don't know how we'd get somebody to play. So, oh my gosh. This has just been, we may not make it through a season, guys. The series I was going to record for Notts County, the reason I had graphic assets already built and stuff, in fact, quite a bit more than we're going to see in this, was the plan was to do the whole season like I was just a TV reporter for a sports channel, as opposed to the coach who's playing the game essentially. So we just look at the actual kind of publicly seen bits. We could talk about what was said in press conferences or pretend and show the games, but that was all we were going to show, and the whole thing would be filmed like I was sitting in a studio. Anyway, I had taken one of my previous playthroughs and just loaded the save, had that coach retire, created a new coach, tossed him into Notts County at that point, so 15, 20 years in the future, and took over Notts County, who was League Two, won the season, put me in at the halfway point actually. It was kind of funny. It was neat because their coach had been hired by a higher division team in Sweden, and so he just abandoned the team who was doing pretty well in the middle of the season. So I took over with my new manager halfway through, and we won second. Well, we won the league division, whatever, and got promoted. And so the series was going to start with a freshly promoted Notts County team that was actually pretty good, and kind of spoiled me because this team is not. I didn't realize just how bad they were going to be. They think we should go fluid and expressive and exploit the right flank. I'm going to keep exploit the right flank on, but I think I am going to go fluid and expressive. Clearly structured hasn't worked, so let's give it a try, and we'll add expressive. I don't. Are we that good of a? Are we more creative than other teams? Let's take a look at the. We haven't looked at the team report really. Comparison. I think this is what I want. Mental maybe. Well, we have some flair. We're slightly more flair than other teams. We're not really super high up, but we do have good leadership and bravery. I mean, mentals wise, we're okay, but the problem is that most of these mentals come from 37-year-olds who can't run, so they don't actually add anything to the team. So that's misleading at best. I don't know. I mean, maybe what we do is we just back off, we pull up all the young guys, and we see what happens. So we do have some partnerships here. Some guys do some passing. Maybe we can get some good triangle passing going on behind. I'm going to hand over to the assistant. Going fluid. We're expected to win, so we're going fluid because surely, that's the only mentality that teams that are expected to win run. All right, quick auto save here. For a match, for a save we just as soon forget. Why can't this one be the corrupted save that dies and forces us to start over? Right? Oh, we got Mansfield next in the Checkatrade Trophy. They're third in whatever they're in. Okay. Match preview. There we go. Still love this page. They are woeful. We are poor. We've got some suspensions and a lot of injuries. They've got 2 injuries and 4 players who are doubtful. This guy's given, not too bad. Hopefully we won't get 6 yellow cards and a red card this game. Team selection. You can see here, we've already talked about it. Forte up. Liam and Hawkridge swapped to run inside forward. Dickinson back down here. Do we... Oh, Daniel Jones was injured. That's right. We put him in and instantly got him injured, so we're back to Dickinson. Yeah, I am running Nicky Hunt as my starting because Brisley's out and because I refuse to run Duffy. Because he's a jerk face. He's not bad. He is 31. He is not particularly quick. We're going to run Nicky Hunt because he supports me in the locker room. He does have good heading, pretty good marking, and tackling. He's just really, really slow. Hopefully his positioning, which is 13, will help with that. So we're going to run with him. Yes, I know. That's fine. We're going to go with him anyway. It says processing. There we go. They're going very... That's interesting. So 2 defensive midfielders and then super offensive up there. We might have that with our 3 guys in the middle. They may not be able to control very well in there. Let's go. Tension is tangible. Most of the players far from interested in listening to me. All right, let's be assertive. We're the favorites for a reason. Nobody cares. In pep talk. Kick off. Oh my gosh. This might be my worst season ever in Football Manager, too. It's a good season, I think. It's been a good save to show off the game. It hasn't been a good series to show off me. Okay, come on, Hawkridge. Nope, he just falls down. We're supposed to be exploiting the other side, but Hawkridge is trying to roll up that side. That's okay. He's also supposed to be creative and fluid and all that good stuff, and they sit there in the middle and just putz around with the ball and nobody wants to do anything about it. Interesting. Pereira, Hughes, back to Dowson, who tries to feed it up, does a pretty good job. DeKey finds Clark in the middle. Pindrosh came out though, took away the angle and manages to make a pretty good save. So pushes it aside for a corner kick. What are we, 2 minutes into this game and we're already getting our butts kicked by the worst team in the league? Some heads in, we're able to head it back out though. Goes back over the net. Pereira looks like had that one. Oh, geez. So they've got 3 shots and 56%, 59% possession, 61%, 62. They're dominating possession. I think it's fair to say. So maybe we need to go. Are we already control? Good save by Pindosh. I think we need to go counter. Clearly control's not working for us. They are just crushing us there. But, you know, we let them in and then we counter-strike. That may work, actually. They seem to want to play pretty aggressive. They've got those 3 guys there, but then everybody else falls back. That one completely goes through. Dickinson has it. It's about the only way he's able to do anything legitimate when there's nobody else on his half of the field. And that's it. We're still getting our butt kicked in possession. We're still not getting a single shot. Hey, there's our single shot. From, really? Was it from the half line mark? We took a shot from there. That's how bad it's been. Forte, what do you got, Forte? Nothing. Forte has nothing. Absolutely nothing. But hey, it was a shot. It was a shot. Maybe that shot was from inside. Maybe I was misreading that recent. Come on. Take the ball away from him. He was just standing there, for God's sakes. Thormley feeds it hard in, and Pindros just pushes it into the goal. Just says, you know what? My audio is completely out of sync at this point. It's a good word behind me. Yay, OBS. Way to help out. Guys, I don't know who does streaming software. There are 2 main ones. OBS is one, XSplit's the other. They're both pieces of shit. They're just garbage. Both of them are terrible programs. Somebody out there with some talent, come up and give us another option, because neither of these are good. Walker feeds it up to Phillips, who just says, here, Stryjek. Stryjek? I'm not sure how he pronounces that one. Stryjek, that's what we're going with. Might be Strayek. We're bad. I mean, that's all there is. We are losing to the worst team in the league. I'm going to continue to get angry. They're just bad. I mean, that's all there is to it. Tactics. Let's go here. Page is terrible too. Forte's done nothing. Let's put John. John can't run, but flip those guys back around. Winger on support. Oh no, he needs to be winger on attack. Winger on support. That personalized thing apparently went away. Personalized. Target man on support. Try that. I guess we're just going back to what we were doing. Dickinson needs to be able to push up a little bit. He likes wing back. We'll put him wing back on support. The same thing. Maybe we can get a little bit more width out of that. I don't think that's going to help us. I think it's probably going to hurt us. I'm going to save it for no apparent reason. Yes, whoops. Won't let me. I'm going to turn off exploit the right flank. I don't know, guys. I do not know. Who else? Has anybody else been absolute dog shit? No, we've got some 6-4s in there. But, Nicky, you're not helping me out, buddy. I say, okay, we're going to start the second half. So we're going to try to go a little more attacky. We are in control still at this point. Maybe I just need to go for the... Just go for it. We're going to go attack. See if that helps. They've got 2 injured players. Our possession has actually bounced back a little bit. We're up to 47%. We're still not getting shots. We've got 6 fouls again, but at least not 6 yellows. And we just fall down. Luckily he missed. Oh, wow. Let's try encouraging. I don't think that's going to help, but let's try it anyway. Composed, frustrated, frustrated. Dickinson. I got nobody to replace Dickinson with, and he's playing a 6-2. I am going to go ahead and put Duffy in for... Not Alessandra. Duffy. For Nikki Hunt. Because we got to do something. And I'm gonna put Tootle in for Dickinson. I know it's the wrong foot, but I mean he's not gonna play worse. Right? I mean 6.2 is pretty terrible. Phillips has been bad too. Our whole team's been bad. I mean that's all there is to it. The entire lineup, top to bottom. I did put John Steed in, right? Why is John Steed not in? We put him in at halftime. Oh yeah, he is. There he goes. He's been in for 30 minutes, but it hasn't. Okay, I'm confused. Let's play and see what happens here. I don't see Steed in the game here. We've made our changes. I'm going to pause the game again. Field. Why can I not go to tactics? Okay, so I can't go to tactics. I can click analysis update. Okay, let's go back to tactics here and check this out. So right here, Forte is in. Even though we clearly swapped Forte for John Steed. It says it right here. At halfway point. And now I can't make a substitution. It shows Forte as a sub. It also shows Forte as the striker. But here it shows John Steed as the striker. Do I have a striker in the game? I'm not sure I have a striker right now. It looks like it took Forte out. Pause. We might get a goal there. Nope, Forte's in. So it shows Forte subbed out, but it didn't actually sub him out. And we can't sub him out now because we've used all our subs, even though we didn't. But Hawkridge just boots that over. Interesting. Okay, so pay attention to your subs, guys. That's clearly a bug. On all our tactics pages, which we can't actually get to anymore. Look, there we go. Hey, nope. I don't know what's going on. I mean, are we seeing how these things are coming and going? Oh, wait, something's not going well right with the game. That's what's happening here. Clearly. Our options are popping up and down like they really shouldn't be. The game itself is running badly. I'm going to check my task manager and see if there's anything crazy running on in the background, if maybe that's what's doing it. Nope. Nothing else going on. Football Manager, OBS, and Steam, and none of them, OBS and Steam, aren't pulling any resources. It's all Football Manager. And even so, we're not really stressing memory or CPU. We're sitting at about, well, let me check performance. Maybe it's killing one core. No, it doesn't even look like it's doing that. You know, I'm sitting at like 13% utilization for my CPU. Memory's at 34%, so we're not stressing the computer. This isn't the computer causing a slowdown. You know, it's not like we're maxed out on something. Nothing going on the disks. Nothing really going on over Ethernet. The computer's fine. This is the program that's having issues as it fights its way through here. So Walker kicks it all the way across. Hewitt puts one in. Oh, way high, and it looked like maybe... No, goalie didn't get a hand on it because it said it's a goal kick, even though it looked like it changed direction. So yeah, this is the game breaking, guys. Remember, this is still a beta. Okay, so I mean, this isn't the final version. He had that one as a draw. Well, it might have been if our players would have gone in. You know, the only goal scored was our goalie. That seems appropriate. We obviously have run into some issues with subs that didn't happen, and we can see right here, it clearly shows Jonathan Forte swapped with John Steed, but it didn't play John Steed at all, and it kept Forte in. I didn't look to see if Nicky Hunt and Carl Dick... No, it shows them in the game. It did give... Nope, didn't give them a rating either. Doesn't look like it made any of our subs. Yeah, it doesn't show any of that. I mean, it doesn't even show an appearance here, right? So these guys have made no appearances even as a substitute now. And there's a, well, hold on, let me see if I can get that here. Display capture. Maybe. There we go. Let's turn that one on. Drag that down. So here we go. Here's our application error. So, serious error was encountered and the application will close. Error file has been generated for further assistance. So, that's this episode. And of course, on top of all of that, OBS is, like I said, back away. So hopefully I'll get that audio synced up again. But kind of a frustrating match. All right. Well, it is what it is. That's a beta, right? I mean, OBS is not in beta though, so fix it. That's it. I'm Mellowseven. This was Football Manager 2018 Early Access Beta. We'll see you guys next time. Cheers.